Right, good afternoon everybody. Let's just skip that, there we go. Welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 live stream. We're going to be taking a live first look of the East Coast Mainline Railtours pack. It gives you Class 47, 484, Isambard, Kingdom, Brunel, 10 scenarios and a whole load of services and a few other bits and pieces which we'll get into once we actually get going. A little bit late to this, primarily because it was an absolute mess. And yeah, I think they brought out an update yesterday to fix it. So it was sort of like hold fire, and then well now we're shutting it off. So we got Gregory, Joshua, Husky, William, and Harry. How is everybody doing? Let's begin the scenario. This is about an hour and a half long. So yeah, we'll do this and then we'll see what there is. Basically, yeah, we'll do this scenario, and then once we've done this, we'll go out and see what you can do with the train. So here we are, probably it was Doncaster. Yeah, so we've got to bring it out of here first. Is it going to do anything? Hey, this is a scenario. Hello, is the scenario even... Have we started? Let's restart that. That's not doing anything. Actually, no, there we go. Right, cold start. Hello, Jackie Dory, 7 Rex. How are you both? This is 11.99 as well, I believe this pack is. But 11.49 on PlayStation in the UK. It's one of those weird little anomalies. Right, where's this then? Oh, I'm gonna be up there on it. Okay, right, let's hop up. But yeah, this is what the 447 in the game. Battery isolating switch. That's on the desk, isn't it, somewhere probably? Is it on the desk? You never have to cold start this. But this is a new model. Battery, hang on. There it is. Right. Close. Turn the master key to on. We can do that. This is arguably the best 47 looking 47 in the game. Better than the JT one. That's on, set that to engine only, which is basically neutral. What's the horn like? That's the same horn. Set the driver's brake to full service. Full service. Fully apply the straight brake. You're playing TSW whilst watching TSW. Obsessed with TSW. Like it. Start the engine. Engine start. Release the parking brake. Release the parking brake. Handbrake, not really the parking brake. Release the driver's brake. Let's release that. Put the headlight on as well. Release the straight brake and the marker lights as well. If it's not going to tell us to do it, oh, it is. That's good. Marker lights, but this is by Athena Simulations. Who I believe is Skyhook, well, ex-Skyhook Games J, who's like one of the top community people at Skyhook. I believe that's Athena Simulations. Right, set that to forward. Operate the throttle. We're rolling back at the moment. We're going to roll back. Right, a little bit of throttle. Set the brakes as well. The points, as they are not set at the moment. I've never actually been out of it. Do that. That's fine. What's the speed? 5 miles an hour. Yeah, we'll do Husky. What's the departure board set to? I think it's Kirkham and Wesham. So I did a Blackpool video a couple of days ago. So yeah, I think it's set to Kirkham and Wesham, I believe, which would make sense. Yeah, it must be. Out we go. Yeah, Isambard, Kingdom, Brunel. 47, 484. Yeah, this is what, yeah, the 447 in the game. We had the West Somerset one, that was the first one. Then the Northern Transpennine one. And then the Just Trains one. Just Trains one, the best. And now this one. Which was like, this one might be the best, we don't know yet. But I suppose we'll see. Yeah, it's lovely outside. I've been out already. probably go out later as well on the train somewhere and then walk back or something. It's like a new thing I like to do. I get the train like a couple of stops somewhere and then just walk back home. It's just like good fun. Maybe do that later as it's nice weather. There we go, just having a look around. AWS didn't tell us to pop that on, did it? DSD, we get that one as well. Unisolated. Cool. There is one just thing about this pack which really annoys me, and that is the fact that it's a 1980s version of this locomotive, but we're on a modern route. Now I know in one of the articles it said that this train sort of featured a lot in the 80s on this particular area, Doncaster, Peterborough, but it's sort of just it's out of place because it's not a modern 47. So that's sort of the weird thing. Like, it should really probably be a DLC for West Cornwall Local, which is Great Western, or just one of the 1980s routes. Oh, nice, William. Very nice. Still be nice weather. Should be. I don't know what is the weather like the next few days, because I'm off now for 5 days. So it'll be. Hopefully, it is nice weather. Oh, 20 degrees at the moment. Apparently, that is nice. 8. Oh, what? On Sunday it goes down to 15. What's that all about? Why have we just come to a stop? Is it silent DSD? Hang on, it's silent DSD, isn't it? Yeah, I think the DSD is silent, which of course isn't how it should be. Now, why is it going down to 15 degrees on Sunday and Monday? What's that all about? That's no good. Let's pop that out. Right, Amber, I've got 31 people in on Friday afternoon, so thanks all for coming. I'm losing track of the days. Off we go. So DSD has got to be off, so otherwise we'll get emergency stopped. All the instrument lights, shit, there they are, they're on. It's not still 5 miles an hour, it's a bit slow, it's still 5 miles an hour. Still says the alarm's on, look. So says we got the little acknowledge there. Is it slowing it to begin with as we make our... I think we're going all the way down to Peterborough on this as well. So again, we'll get all the way to Peterborough and then I'll load out and I'll show you what you can do with the train. I'll say the most exciting thing is probably the rail tours on, or at least the way it's substitutes onto the other like old routes. So that's good. See, I think this train, when this route is set, is in storage somewhere. I don't think this runs at the moment in real life. That'd be cool, that's good. Let's get us out of the depot, this is slow. 5 miles an hour. Not the Thomas DLC, we can't speed. Yeah, it was quite good that, Harry, yeah. Johannes, the free, well, most likely the free extension to Richmond. That will be cool. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. There it is though again. Looking quite smart. Hello Zeji, I'm alright. Little Apollo, how are you as well? Welcome in. Should probably have our rear marker light on if it's not on already. Slow steady wins the race, yeah. Very slow. We got a stop there apparently. Stop, so we'll stop there and then we'll go again. Hello Para, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, this costs 11 blimmin' quid. Well, yeah, £11.99. Right, there you go, stop then. So we can go. Yeah, £11.99. Although Dovetail did give us a key to show it off, so thanks to Dovetail for, well, giving us a key to show it off. But this would set you back £11.99 this pack, which does seem a bit much. And off we go. XP. Oh, hang on, that was actually an objective. That. What's the next objective? We'll probably have a look at that. Okay, so we're connecting up to the train in the platform. Delta would be cool, yeah. Should have added 45,106 as well as 47,484. And that's the other weird thing about this pack. You get the class 40 and the 45, but they're not updated. So they're like basically just like there, but nothing's been changed. So it's weird. It's really weird. Up to 15. Yes. That's the yellow, so we go through there. Hello, Mikey. Now we're a bit late to this, but yeah, we're on it. We're driving 801, 102, and 801, 106. Nice. What's that? One of those like all stopper services? Up to 15. There we go. Oh, you keep it on, don't you? Keep it on. Into Doncaster. It's quite nice to be back on the East Coast main line though. I've been on this route in a little while. 35, that's a cool old sort of stop marker there. I mean, not stop marker, speed board. Non-stop from Doncaster to Peterborough, nice. 44,106. Oh, okay. Oh, that would have been alright then. Hopefully the Great Western Express remaster is out soon, hopefully. Quite bright as you come out of the tunnel there. Now we should get the position light signal illuminate here, if it's not already. So, is it lit up? If it is, it's quite dim. Or is that the sun on it? Yeah, it should get the position light signal come up. The calling on signal. I can't tell if that's on or off at the moment. No, I think that's just the sunlight on it. The glare. I don't know if that's even our signal. It must be our signal, surely it's... Yeah. Let's contact the signaller. I hope it's our signal. Oh, there we go, yeah. There you go, so we got the position light signal and then platform 1. Oh, hello, Joseph, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, good old Diesel. You'd love them to bring the Barnstaple to Exmouth line. That would be nice. Scenic. Right, here we go. Cool. And you also get the new Mark 1s on here as well. The Mark 1s in BR blue and white, blue and grey. You'll see. Yeah, you'll see in a minute, so. Yeah, good to hear, Joseph. Good to hear. I'm all good. I'm 5 days off now, and it's good weather, so lovely. After 4 days of going to Southampton. Missouri's out for ATS. Oh wow! I've been on ATS in ages. So well, all trucking games I've been on in a while. What's a 375 over there? Right, in we go. I can see our coaches over there. As we come into Doncaster, and then from here we take it 80 miles south. On PlayStation, Joseph? Probably not yet. Oh, that's weird, I never really noticed that that sort of track there and that little platform there is cut. Now where's that 66 going? Why's it got its tail lights on as well? And the headlights, that hopefully won't hit us. Oh, okay. Thoughts on the Frankfurt S-Bahn? It looks blimmin' amazing. I mean, the map, the screenshots, that is going to be really cool. Right, what's it want us to do now? Well, it doesn't say, but I'm assuming couple to the coaches ahead. we go. You're riding 1020 Nottingham to Barrow Part 2. Lovely. Right, so we'll go to 6th and then stop. Welcome to Doncaster. Here are the marked ones. Right. Couples formation. And roll it forward a little bit. Just got to be really careful with this in the loco. Nice and steady. Stop again. And again. Oh, is he? Wow. Wait for the little bink. There you go. You've already left Doncaster ages ago. You've got 68 miles to Peterborough. Take that to engine only. Let's go and couple that up. We have to pop that down, won't we, I think? Yeah, that goes down. And there you go. Yes, here's the new Mark ones. Or in their new livery, the I don't know, BR blue and white or whatever. She's yeah, cool. Right, what are we doing now? I assume shutting down this end and then heading south. I think I set reverser to off. Let's see, off. What's everyone been playing on this game recently? Been playing the Dutch route, Cardiff, North London line, so many to choose from at the moment. Master key to off. Cool. Open the battery isolating switch. And over this side. Cool, that's that one done. And there it is, 47484. Isambard, King Edinburgh now. Great Western Railway Company. Let's hop in. What's the max speed of this train? 95. Close the battery isolating switch. Have not bought anything recently. Right, we're not going to put the DSD on as it appears to be broken. Hang on, we got to go the other side, haven't we? Do that. Dutch route looks nice. Needs the Jubilee line. Yeah, but then well, that'd be cool, but then you wouldn't really be doing much, would you? Just be pressing the button and that would be it. Press the button to go and that's it. You've been doing Cardiff City and Preston Carlisle, nice. Hang on. Yeah, and that goes up. Cool. Hello stranger, how are you? Yeah, I don't think it works. It seems to appears to be silent at the moment. So we're not going to pop it on. That's all good, that's good. Right, set that to on. One time when we only had 3 routes to pick from, yeah, it's expanded quite a bit. Marker lights go on. Put the headlights to on as well. Open the doors. We'll get that off as well. So we'll pop that in, just a little bit of service. Get that on. Set that to engine only. Cool, now we wait. As well as running on PS5 or PC, we've been playing Blackpool Dresden and doing some of the Scottish routes. Nice. Yeah, this DLC's out now, so all platforms. So if you like the look of it, it's out now. For $11.99 on every platform, although on PlayStation in the UK it's $11.49, just like a little anomaly. Been doing the Watford DC line and the 378. Didn't know how small the Bakerloo line trains really are. Yeah, they're teeny. You would have the Railtour pack, but your friend of mine accidentally took your wallet and has gone to watch the Minecraft movie. That's a bit cheeky, isn't it? I know, we're really late. Why are we stopping on this one? Fast to Peterborough. Yeah, literally non-stop to Peterborough on this one. I suppose in the scenario it probably will flick up with different information about the loco. We might see that with the HUD off, I don't know. Or not. This one maybe on a sale. Cool, wait for the signal. You can access the throttle from the outside by the front. Oh yeah, you can, look at that. Hang on. We just had it. Yeah, look at that, you can do it from here. Oh, that's weird. So waiting to get the signal now, and also waiting for the time. I'm assuming we might have to close the doors to get the signal. Let's do that. See, that's basically dispatching on the red, but you might have to on here. There you go. Right, and yeah, we're non-stop to Peterborough. So I don't know what head code we'd be, but I assume we'll just go up to 95. Probably like a 1 Zulu or something. And let's go. Oh, it's good power. I was on it, yeah, a couple of days ago. Good to be back on that one. And we're off, leaving Doncaster behind. In the 47. I was wondering if it uses the new fumes, or like the JT fumes. See once we get a bit more speed. Thinking of tracking down 17501, it's been refurbed. Is that East Midlands, isn't it? East Midlands? Yeah, that's quite snazzy what they've done with them. Get the instruments on. Yeah, out we go. So yeah, we'll go up to 95 on this. Or would it be 75 as we're a rail tour? Good question. What would our max speed be? Or can we go up to 95, or would it be 75? What does the game think? It won't tell us yet actually, or will it? To be 75. That's where a rail tour, which is still fairly quick. Cool. And as soon as the back of the train comes off, why should we do a little brake test actually? Let's do that now quickly. It appears to be working alright. Right, and let's get going. It's coming alive. Put a few minutes to it, look at that. That's probably quite noisy as well. Let me quickly check the audio. Yeah, I'm just going to pop that down a bit. The acceleration's quite rapid on this one. Already at 40 already. Yeah, what would our max speed be? 75? Never really checked for rail tours. I know some go up to 125. Steam locos, 75 miles an hour. So maybe we'll just go up to 95 then. I mean, yeah, what does the... Oh, the game said, yeah, we'll go up to 95 then. Already at 60. It's going pretty quick. And yeah, once we get down to Peterborough, we'll come out and I'll just show you what you get with the DLC. So scenarios, where else you can drive this train. You're currently at 120 miles an hour. Nice. Good thing is we won't have to worry about any of the speed limits until we get to Peterborough, as it doesn't go below 100 miles an hour. Well, it doesn't go below what we'll be going at, 95. So let's just stick it at 95 and just let it roll. Let's zoom ahead a bit. But thanks all for coming in. We've got 40 people in. Yeah, it goes on to a fair few routes, this train. And we'll also take a look at the coaches as well. We'll do that a bit further on. Once we're at Peterborough. I believe it's a substitute. I can see through the trees. Why is that bug not fixed? Yeah, you can see through the blooming trees. That's a route issue. Well, quite a few routes have it. But yeah, it's substitute super stair. So basically, any Railtour it can substitute onto. Just adds a little bit more variety to the already quite a bit of variety the 47s have. They got loads of 47s now, loads of 47 liveries you can use. But again, weird thing about this pack is it's not actually set like the train we're driving is how it is meant to be in the 1980s, and this route's modern day. Well, near enough modern day. So it's completely out of place, really. Whereas it should have probably been on, say, West Cornwall Local, or one of the 1980s routes, or maybe even Diesel Legends. And this does actually substitute onto Diesel Legends as well, but its native route is East Coast Main Line. There's number 66 on the way up. Cool. Let's get a flyby shot. Cool. But yeah, 125 miles an hour. This takes about 50 minutes. So as we're going a bit less than that, yeah, be about an hour. Have I heard of Transport Fever 2? Yes. We have played it before. Still got my CGWR remaster. Should be good. Should be good. It's been worked on for quite some time. Oh, look at that poor 801 following behind the 66. Is that you, William, driving that one? Still wish Train Sim World had some sort of multiplayer. How cool that would be. Like SimRail. Love to play it again at some point. It's on PC though only. We don't really play, well, my PC can't really run those sorts of games anymore. But SimRail multiplayer on there was blimmin' awesome. So why can't TSW have that? Lovely. So we're going about 87 miles an hour, and it doesn't seem to be getting much more at the moment. Yeah, we haven't done TF2 in a while. I doubt we'll really go back to it either. Well, not anytime soon. Hello Andrew, how are you? Welcome in. Hopefully you're all well. I should say that we're going at 95 now. It's picked up, must be going up a bit of an uphill. There you go, top speed now, 95. So let's maybe put it into about 30%. Just so we keep the speed. Zoom ahead again. Yeah, it gets a bit more content on the East Coast Main Line route. A bit tan. You've been making the most of the sun, eh? Yeah, I'm all good. Cool. Yeah, bang on 95. So we'll basically just stay at this now, as that is our top operating speed, 95 miles an hour. Easy. And yeah, we don't have to worry about any of the speed limits either. As this is quite a quick route, so the speed, the only, well, we don't have to worry about, but the speed, the only speeds we now have to worry about is coming into Peterborough. Oh, cheers, Husky. As the lowest speed limit is at Newark Northgate at the flat crossing, where it comes down to 100. So yeah, we can sit at this for a long time. And of course we're not stopping anywhere either, so. But let me try and find the article for this. There you go, let's see. So yeah, this is by Athena Simulations, who I believe it is ex-Skyhook Games Jane. Just having a look. So you get the Mark 1 coaches and the class 40 and 45. Again, the 40 and 45 I believe are unchanged. Oh, and yeah, you get the Mark 1 coach in stock in blue and grey livery. Been remodelled, they have, coming in BG, TSO, BSO and FK variants that are both air and vacuum braked, which is quite good. So I suppose this pack's okay if you don't have Northern Transpennine, because then you get the 45 and the 40, because the 40 is from the BR Heavy Freight Pack. So I suppose for sort of adding some trains to your collection, it's not too bad. I suppose, yeah, you sort of get 3 trains. Another way of getting the 40. You still been sweating out the Dutch route power? Gotta get that on, give it more speed up, a bit more power. Yeah, quite a simple journey. It's just 95 the whole way for another 70 or so miles. Passing Retford, Newark Northgate and Grantham. Station dispatcher mode for TSW. I mean, that would be cool. The only way you can really do that is probably CDRA. Like, you wouldn't be able to carry around a bat and whistle. Well, maybe a whistle, but CDRA you could probably do. But not with a bat, not bat and flag. Push that stream button. Really, if anything, signalling on this game would be cool. Like on SimRail, where you can do signalling, and it's pretty cool. I suppose, yeah, probably not possible. You still love it? Good. I still need to do a full line run in the Copplopper. Just been quite pushed for time, but now I've got 5 days off. Should be able to do that. Cool. Right, not too far to Retford now. Just got going straight through on the up fast. Yeah, sit back, relax, get a cup of tea, get some biscuits. I mean, yeah, there isn't really much. Well, it's simple from here on out. We've already done the hard work. That was getting the train all coupled up. Now it's just sort of 90, 95 miles an hour the full way. That building just got bigger as we got close to it. Oh yeah, I wonder if we can see where the roads are on Ompsey. Because on Ompsey 2, was it the route 47, which you can drive now on Ompsey 2, which is the bus in the game, goes into Retford. So I wonder if we can see where that is. Don't know, William. There'd have to be a route out where I really, really enjoy it. Like another southern third rail route, which is like, you know, long. Yeah, it'd have to be something quite exciting now. Is this it here where you can drive on Ompsey? I think it must be here. Maybe, yeah, maybe here. On Ompsey 2 where you drive the 47. It's got to be somewhere here, isn't it? Yeah, like here. Must be, yeah, it's there. That must be it. That bit there. That's got to be, isn't it? That's got to be where you can drive the 47 on Ompsey. As you come up round here, there's a stop there. You come up round here. Yeah, that's got to be. That's the place. Coplopper is worth it. Got written down on Notepad how to unlock the safety systems. Awesome. When things go south. There's the AWS going off. Although it doesn't really, you know, it comes down to 120. We don't have to worry about that. But yeah, this is Retford up fast, or Retford station. So you've got Retford high level station, then you've got Retford low level station, or at least you've got the low level platforms. Which are down there. I think it's telling us something, no? I thought it might have been telling us something about it. Yeah, it's quite cool, Para. What's your opinion on the announcement about rail replacement bus services coming to TSW5? Can't wait, always wanted bus in World. Obviously all of those teasers were for the Pacer, which is going to be, well, modern Pacer, which is going to be cool to see. Sort of in its twilight years with TFW in the Arriva Trains Wales livery, so even better. Well, sort of the Arriva Trains Wales livery. Yeah, the roadmap was pretty good, but I think the thing I'm most looking forward to is it's got to be the Frankfurt S-Bahn. That thing is going to be amazing, especially with the 420 as well. The 420, the 430, which just looks awesome. Having the new airport station with all of the IC. I mean, if you go on Google Maps or just any like departure board for the Frankfurt Flughafen like long distance station, there's so many trains. It's going to be an amazing route, hopefully. I just hope the performance is well and it's not like in Zigtalbahn where all the textures go blurry. As if it is, then Frankfurt S-Bahn is just going to be like, not that route. Because that's the thing what lets down Kinzigtalbahn is the blurring issue, which is, I believe, a memory leak. Sort of puts me off playing it. So hopefully Frankfurt S-Bahn doesn't have that issue. Because if it does, it's going to be one of those routes where it just gets let down by blurring. Awesome, Para. Very nice. Yeah, Frankfurt S-Bahn. Wow. It's going to be cool. And also, that means you can then do a full run from Frankfurt to Koblenz across the Frankfurt S-Bahn route and Linke Rheinstrecke. So that's also cool. You'll be able to do a full run across the two routes. Albeit one being set in modern day and one's the 90s. The only difference. So Newark Northgate is the next station along, which isn't that far. The biggest gap on here is, well, it always feels like it's Grantham to Peterborough. That bit goes on forever. Can't wait to go on holiday tomorrow. Whereabouts are you going, William? Anywhere nice? You may have mentioned already. Where are you heading? Abroad? Actually going abroad for the first time in May, going to Spain. Which would be pretty cool. Going on a Renfe train, first class, or premium class as they call it. So that'll be fun. Let's get a little look at the loco again. North Devon, nice. Now we have the exclamation mark as well. Let's go ahead. Let's get it coming through here. Oh, if we can get over the bridge. It does, Harry, yeah. I wonder if there was an old level crossing here before. Looks a bit suspicious, doesn't it? Sort of the road just cut in half by the railway tracks. Probably was a level crossing there once upon a time. Try to make a video of that, even bits of cool. Yeah, I could do. Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know sort of what, if there's any, because like in some places they don't like you sort of recording, do they, sort of on public transport and stuff. So I don't know if Spain would be like that, where sort of security's a bit tighter. I don't know. But I know train sim driver Paul, he was saying when he went to America and he was recording the Amtrak stuff, they were like, oh, we can't be doing that. Is that with your travel discount? No, I haven't used my discount card for Renfe. I could have, but I think it only applies to standard class. So it was only about 140 quid for 2 of us going, so that wasn't that bad for a 2-hour 40-minute high speed first class. Oh, it's telling us something, isn't it? No, I missed it. Every time it goes bing, and then the audio lowens, sort of goes a bit quieter. Oh well. Or is it on there now? No. Well, we already know the history of the train. Yeah, that'd be cool. You paid £34.20 for standard class return from Bodmin to Barnstaple with your 16.25 rail card. Those rail cards are fantastic. Did you pay them off in like one journey? Well, I think they're £35 now for a year. But if you're doing like a big journey, you just pay it off in one journey. Rail cards are great. Well, they do have lots of funky restrictions to them you have to know about. Well, a lot of people don't know about them, but oh, at 95 still. We blast along. So once we get to Peterborough, we'll have a look at the coaches as well, and then we'll go out to the menu and basically just see what you can do with the train. Again, I thought I'd do it as a live stream because all of the scenarios on here are like well over an hour, and the ones which aren't are at night time. So I thought, well, we'll do it live because it's going to be easier. Yeah, there it is though. Isambard. Oh, the roof on the coaches look cool. That's all the roof texture. There it goes, whizzing past. And still at 92. It won't be that far to Newark Northgate. What's it been? It's been 45 minutes already. Wow. So we're about halfway through the scenario, which time-wise, yeah, almost at Newark, so that's about right. Well, thanks all for coming in though. And again, this DLC is out now. Cool. Just a little bit. There we go. Has anyone got this pack already? Or are you going to wait to get it on a sale? Newark is the only flat crossing in the UK. Yes and no. Because you've got, well, I suppose in terms of national rail routes going across each other, yes, but you've also got the one at Porthmadog with the Welsh Highland Railway and the the Cambrian coastline. Just sat outside Carnforth, stuck at a red signal in TSW. I've actually done that route again recently. I did the Morecambe branch on the West Coast Main Line over Shap. Nice little run on there. You've got it, but I haven't played it yet. I think it's been updated now though, because that's why I held off doing it, because there was loads of issues with like the speed dials, yeah, no diesel smoke, missing suspension. So we seem to have got those things now, which is good. So that's been sorted. Hence why we didn't do anything yesterday. Just waiting for the update to come out for it. Which again, usually wouldn't wait for the update. Usually just would show it how it is when it releases. But it was, yeah, quite in a state. So You find this game glitches a bit when driving fast, loading the track, or loading ahead of you. Well, this one, yeah, you can just about see the track loading in. It used to be a lot worse. Well, on older routes, it's you can notice it a lot more. But you used to see all of the, like on rapid transit, for example, you'd literally be going along and literally 100 metres in front of you, the overhead poles would all be loading in. Whereas nowadays, you don't notice that as much on these newer routes, which is good. Neutral section, of course, doesn't really apply to us as we're diesel. We're on the fumes. And still at a lovely 92 miles an hour. This is easy. Get there in no time. What's that one? What's that say? Something lane. It is getting better. I just wonder, what are they going to do this summer? Because I mean, it's coming up already. Well, 4 months or so, 4-5 months, and I suppose what are they going to do this summer? Will we get Train Sim World 6? It seems quite likely, doesn't it? Sort of going off of going off of sort of the last couple of years. Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do. I believe it's broken, Superstick, because we did have it on coming out of the depot, and it went off but didn't make any audio, so we got emergency braked. So I would say no to that question. Oh, we have got to slow down quite a bit. Single yellow already. Scary. See the next signal ahead, it's a bit of a way away. Yeah, possibly. You've loved the Thomas the Tank Engine DLC, nice Irish. Personally haven't played it since, well, we completed the campaign or whatever on it, the story on it. We might do it again at some point, but yeah, it's not my sort of cup of tea. But we showed it. Hello, dear Malappa. He was in a soul coats earlier. What's that? Sounds like a shop or something. He was in soul coats earlier. Oh, is that place? Is it a place? So we might actually wait for to go across the flat crossing. Well, we probably are, aren't we, if we're getting wait in here. You'd sort of think we would have priority, as we're on the main line. Maybe it's a rookie signaller. Lovely power. Roll up to the red. Hopefully we don't hit an objective and then it goes green. That'd be annoying. It's a town in the Ayrshire coastline. Oh, okay. Been many times. Right, put the that one on. Take that one off. Now we wait. Put that into engine only as well. So we're obviously running a little bit early, which is good. That means we're back on time. No train in sight just yet. Let's have a look on the map. Well, certainly nothing that way, unless we are really early. And nothing that way. Well, we just sit and wait. Let's contact the signaller. Boy, what's going on? No, deny, wait for signal to change. So we gotta wait. We could even take this opportunity to go and look at the coaches. That would be a bit cheeky. but we could do that now. So I feel like we're probably going to be here quite a while. Oh, this is a train ahead of us. We're not stopping here. Oh, I don't think we're stopping. Oh, hang on, there is a train there. I don't think we're stopping at Newark. Yeah, go via. We're not stopping there. So we'll wait. Took a big at the station for Discord. Lovely. I would have a look now, but I think my Discord is bugged it in some way. I sort of clicked to load it up and it just doesn't show anything. Isn't any good. There's the horn. So your windows and stuff. Hang on. Shouldn't that bit come down there? No, when you click the window, it just does like the glass pane just comes down. Shouldn't that bit there come down as well? I assume, yeah. That's weird. Yeah, that metal bar should come down there, I think. Where's that train? Where's it got to? What's it doing? Get out of the way. It's like an old traffic light in the middle of the night in the village and you're waiting for nothing. Why aren't we getting routed through the, on the fast? Why are we going into the loop? Just doing it on purpose. Where's that one going there? Unless that purposely goes there just to slow us down. Yeah, it's just there at the moment. Oh, now it's got the yellow, now it's got the green. Does that, like, purposely get put there just to slow us up? Unless that's going off to Lincoln, maybe. No, there isn't on there, dear Malappa, no. Yeah, the little bar should come down, shouldn't it? Because that's literally just a glass pane coming down there. But surely, surely not. Hello, Senseless, how are you? Oh, yeah, that bit there should come down, shouldn't it? Right, here it comes, literally purposely blocking us. Unless it's going off to Lincoln. Which I don't think it is, or is it? No, it literally purposely got put there just to bring us to a stop. It's like a pointless stop. In scenario mode, can you delete? Oh, that's a good question. I think you have to be on the outside, don't you? Hang on. I don't think you can now. I'm pressing left, but it's not doing anything. There you go, and we got the junction indicator. So let's set that to forward. And let's go. After that blooming LNER service randomly cop blocked us. Right, let's go. Oh, on the cop up here. Cool. Here's the flat crossing. There's the back as well. Cool. Lovely. Don't know what the speed is into the loop. Probably not that fast. Was that 40? 40. But the thing is, we're not stopping here. We're just going through the loop, which is a bit weird. Almost feels like there should be a stopping instruction, as we're going into the loop. No, you've got the 40 and the 45 as well, Senseless, which is just weird the way they're sort of included. But I suppose if you don't have them already, it's quite cool. Any train behind this? No, just the 47 on front. And let's quickly put the HUD on, because I think it's about to tell us a fact about the train. which we've missed as we've had the HUD off, but aren't as common in the UK as they are in the US. Yeah, so it should tell us something about the train in a second. Possibly. We'll see. It might do. This is Newark Northgate we're going through. Is it going to tell us? Yeah, the audio's gone down. What does it say? Yeah, proceed to the next. Yeah, we've just done that. I don't know if it's meant to tell us something. Well, hey ho. We're off. What should you buy? Cardiff or Mittenwald? Ooh, that is tough. Well, that's a tough one. Mittenwald Barn is just beautiful, stunning, and takes like an hour and a half to get from one end to the other. You get the Crocodile and the Triple One, which are both challenging trains to drive, and it's just awesome by TSG. But then Cardiff is, well, it's a UK route. It's nice. You get the sort of a network style route. All the runs are sort of 20-25 minutes, well, actually upwards to sort of 37 minutes. That's silent, senseless. Yeah, cheers, senseless, 24 months. Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, proceed to the next step. I want to hear more about Brunel's history. Message log. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. If we go down. Was originally of French heritage with a French father. His mother was arrested as a British spy during the French Revolution. Lynn's family been exiled to Britain. That was the last fact. Hello Bob, how are you? Ben, how are you as well? Welcome in, I'm all good. I don't know, Holy Chocolate, that is tough because they're both sort of completely different. One's sort of a cross mountain route, and the other one's, well, sort of a suburban city route. But out of the two, you're probably getting your money's worth more on Mittenwald Barn. For the fact it's blimmin' long, you get the Crocodile, which is just immense. The scenery is great. So yeah, you're probably getting your money's worth more on Mittenwald Barn. I'd say more of it Para. It's fairly simple, I suppose. Come down to what, 60, then 40. Oh yes, Para. Then we get that. So we're about halfway now on the route down to Peterborough. So we've got what 30, 40 miles to Peterborough. Now we've got the gap over to Grantham. Yeah, still got 44 points. Thanks for coming in. Again, this is the ECML diesel, diesel Railtours pack. It gives you 10 scenarios for the East Coast Main Line. Nice Para. You get the class 47 484, which is what we're driving now, sort of the star of the show. And then you also get the class 45 and 40, but they're unchanged from, I believe, where they've come from. So, yeah. And also the 47 substitutes onto most of the other rail tours in the game. But again, we'll take a look at that once we get to Peterborough. Lovely. It's up to about 95 again, we'll try and get up to. Just keep it at that. Although saying that, we have got, oh no, there you go, green now. Good. Cool. That's what you get on this route. There's loads of level crossings on here, so you'll sometimes get a double yellow which then flick to a green, because well, just the level crossings then being popped down. I think that's why it's like that on here. So this is a fairly short gap between Newark Northgate and Grantham, and after Grantham you get the really long gap to Peterborough. It goes on forever. Yeah, we don't really need to worry about speed limits. Well, saying that, we did actually have, as we came into the loop at Newark, we did actually have to come down to 30. But if we hadn't, we wouldn't have had to worry about limits. It's busy on my little one, and this weekend school break for Easter. I think the schools are still in at the moment down here. So that's when there'll be more trouble about. Cool. Well, that one's why is that one waiting for us? What's that one waiting for? There's about 801. Cool. You've got the Grantham route, lovely. Have you driven it yet? And what have you driven first, the Codplopper or the Sprinter? Does anyone actually prefer the Sprinter over the Codplopper? Because the Codplopper is sort of just iconic, whereas the Sprinter is sort of quite a sort of generic EMU. Although cool, of course. In terms of Grantham, this route probably compares the best to the Dutch route. Sort of not many stations, big gaps between stations, fairly quick. So yeah, the UK equivalent as well, Grantham. We don't get many students here, it's nice and boring. Oh, it's telling us something. What's it telling us? Check the message log. It is saying Brunel and his father created the first ever tunnel under the River Thames at Rotherhithe, East London. Ugh. Got 20 miles to go now to Peterborough, lovely. So you're quite a... well, we're catching up to you. The Sprinter's good if you want to relax and have a good braking train. Hey Lawrence, you don't keep adding some local packs now for the UK, it's boring now. Gameplay packs not your cup of tea? About 93 now. Lovely. Yeah, I don't know when the school holidays start here. Must be soon though, I suppose. Yeah, I'll find out straight away because fare evasion will be blooming 100% more on the train, as none of them have a sense of discipline. Or hardly any. Oh, 93. Starts Monday. Oh. When's Easter though? When is Easter? I was hoping to go out on Monday and Tuesday. I'll just have to stay home now. I ain't going out when it's school holiday. Sunday is Easter. Hang on, let me check my county. That'll be bad news if it is school holiday. School holiday. Oh, it is as far, isn't it? Bloody hell. That's annoying. I was looking forward to having my blimmin' 5 days off, and now, knowing school holiday starts. Monday and Tuesday, I'll stay home now. So I'll go out on the train somewhere. We have the East London line and District Line drive review video. Awesome. Now we're about the Thames Tunnel in the video. Nice, Bob. So Easter's right at the end of holiday then, isn't it? Really? That's on the 20th. That's like the last day. Right, we're coming up to Grantham. That's sort of between the two tunnels. Cool. Okay, 90. Bang on 90 at the moment. So I think the speed comes down to 100 through Grantham. Although again, we're going to go 90, so we don't really need to worry about that. Let's get a flyby shot. Monday will be back. Oh, that's true, yeah. Good point. Did the UK, but 25 now. The East Coast mainland's broken. Oh. Fair enough. Here we go, look at that. Oh yes, Para. Easter eggs. I haven't actually got any yet. Well, really, that's the Easter Bunny's job. Cool, so we're about to go through Grantham. In fact, let's get a flyby shot through Grantham, as we sort of went quite slow through Newark. Let's go around the corner. You also have Edinburgh to Glasgow drive review. It does 2 routes, one via Croy and one via Falkirk High. Lovely. Other shots via Shotts and Bellshill. There's loads of different routes to Edinburgh, isn't there? It'd be quite good to get another Glasgow Edinburgh on TSW. Maybe the one, well, from Helensburgh to Edinburgh. That would be quite cool. Right, let's pretend we're sitting here waiting for the rail tour. Very shiny coaches. And there we go. Let's check the message log again. I think it came up with something. The outstanding Clifton suspension bridge in Bristol is still in use today. A true testament to the design genius of Brunel. There you go. We got another message. Thanks to was it Anonymous? Yeah, who had the idea of checking the message log. And now we've got the big gap now to Peterborough. This bit goes on forever. What's everyone think so far though? I know we've only literally just this, but what do you think of this? So it's a new model of the 47. What do you think? And we'll look at the coaches at the end as well, once we get to Peterborough. I'll have a little walk through. So just to summarise again in this pack, it's for the East Coast Mainline Railtours pack. You get the Class 47 484, which is this train. The Class 45 and the Class 40 is like additional extras. You get the Mark 1s in BR blue and grey. 10 scenarios for the East Coast Mainline, and then this 47 I believe is substitutes onto other rail tours, but again we'll see all of that at the end. Nice parrot. Probably actually the longest one we've done on the ECML. As I think every time we do this we always do the Azuma. We never really do like the freight stuff. Looking good, awesome. Let's pretend that we're out walking in the field, in the countryside. There it goes. I'm watching it from afar, and I'll be into the tunnel soon. I don't know why you can see through the trees though. Weird. Cool. Yeah, nice bit of speed on us. There's one thing I still haven't done, which I always sort of intend to do, just haven't done it yet, is doing a freight run on this route. And some of the freight services on here are 2 hours long. Apparently, yeah. Yeah, 2 hours long, some of the freight services on here. I'm always sort of tempted to do it, but just don't get around to doing it. Look at it, 2 hours in a shed from one end to the other. Has anyone done one of those before on this route? The full 2 hour freight run? It's a long old way. You tried using Thomas the tank on this line? Lovely, Bob. What speed did you get it up to? What is the top speed of Thomas on here? Cool. Got about 85. I think we are climbing at the moment, so we haven't lost speed, we haven't really gained any speed. We're just sort of just 85 at the moment. Let's get another flyby shot. Another shot of it whizzing past. Let's do it from the other side though. Cool. And again, this DLC is $11.99 on all platforms. There is one exception, that being on PlayStation. If you're in the UK, it's £11.49, so it's 50 pence less. That was about 60. So I'll let you sort of, yeah, if that price is good or bad. I'd probably say that's slightly on the high side for this. I'd say that's probably slightly on the high side, but yeah, what do you think? Yeah, you wish to toss back had Gordon and Henry? Maybe they'll do that as another expansion at some point. Don't know, I wonder how well Thomas has done. Yeah, I wonder how well the Thomas DLC's done in terms of sales. It'll be interesting to see how it's done. I think the Netherlands route did really well, because I think TSW actually reached its like all-time highest player numbers on Steam when the Dutch route come out. But I don't know if they're about Thomas though. I don't know if it's underperformed or done well, I don't know. Oh, let's pop that down a bit. Lovely, William. Well, they're 1 hour 10 minutes, Parry. Yeah, 1 hour 10 minutes, those ones. Nice, William. You got the flashing greens along here as well. Cool. We're going about 97, so we're slightly over the top of rate speed. But I think on the game it wasn't restricting us. Pay for more Dutch routes. One within like a city, like Amsterdam to Rotterdam or something, that would be cool. So one of the busy ones, or even one of the high speed ones. Because I think someone commented saying, well they did comment saying that the line speed on Zwolle Groningen is only 140 as it is in most parts of the Netherlands, because the ground is like basically a bog, so anything more than that is going to like be too much and it could sort of collapse or whatever, or like slide away. So yeah, I think someone said yeah, that's sort of the reason why it's slow, even though it's sort of a straight line, whereas on the high speed lines they've got like concrete cases sort of around them, so they can go at well faster speeds. It was quite an in-depth explanation. Also, whilst we're here, as I'm downloading a game at the moment, there's a little teaser there for an upcoming video. Bit of Luz and Cersei. Some trying to tick off some of the routes I haven't done in such a long time. Sandpatch Grade, that's still one I haven't. That's the longest route I haven't done in the longest time. I've not done Sandpatch Grade for about 3.5 years. It's just sort of the will to go back onto it. It's just like, nah. It's like the Dutch Brighton Express. Ah. The East Coast Line, then to London Victoria. Lovely. And then we did Cane Creek. I've done that now, or at least something on it. Would like to do Sherman Hill as well. Sherman Hill I'd like to do fairly soon, as we haven't done that in probably about a year as well. Possibly. I don't know if we did that on our American week last year. Sherman. Yeah, Sherman Hill we haven't done since last year. So we get to sort of do that again. Should you buy the 158 ScotRail? Not yet. No, well, I wouldn't buy it yet. Well, it's primarily for the Edinburgh-Glasgow route. It gives you a full new timetable on there, so I suppose that's fairly worth it. It's good if you like the Edinburgh-Glasgow route, because it gives you a new timetable, which is quite good with like the Azuma and stuff if you own this route. So in terms of, yeah, it gives you the full new timetable for Edinburgh-Glasgow, and it does give you some scenarios for the 5 Circle line, but for that train I'd probably wait until it comes onto the 5 Circle line in timetable mode. But it does give you that good timetable for Edinburgh-Glasgow, so it's like, again, another tough one. So yeah, it's good if you like Edinburgh-Glasgow, but I'd probably wait until it comes out on 5 Circle. Although if it's on sale, pick it up. I'll see, Para. Let's stop at Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. Yeah, I'm a fly-by shot. There comes another Azuma. Platinum medal, lovely. Scored 20,588. Nice. Yeah, this is the long bit. This bit between Grantham and Peterborough. We should almost be there. It's been 1 hour 19 minutes, and this one was timed at 1 hour and a half, so about 10 minutes or so. And we should be in sight of Peterborough. That's the where the Mallard set the speed record. There you go, that Mallard, 126 miles an hour, 3rd of July, 1938. The fastest, yeah, fastest steam loco. And then the fastest diesel loco is the HST. If your home route gets it from your trek to Eindhoven, maybe. So if they get more third-party devs, you know, on the go, I'm sure we get probably lots of Dutch content. And it also depends how well it's done. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to Frankfurt S-Bahn, because the route map for that and all the trains just look epic. Yeah, I think Frankfurt S-Bahn could quite possibly become like my favourite German route. Just the amount, sort of like how busy it looks and the trains you get on it. Yeah, it's gonna be cool to see. And the fact you can do 12 coach services on it as well. Oh, they are doing Lappy, yeah. Weird, isn't it? Sort of leaving, yeah, they're going over. And was it Nigeria and Mexico the HSTs are going? Or have gone? I mean, good that they found a new home. Yeah, still got 43 people in, so thanks all for coming in. Once we get to Peterborough, we'll take a look at what you can do with the loco, and then we'll call it there. So a nice little sprint down the East Coast main line. This being one of the scenarios, which is sort of the main thing in the pack, 10 scenarios. Then you get the modern double-decker train intercity, if 1997 is modern. Oh, modern-ish. So that's one of those things I like just do sometimes. It's like going Google Maps, because Google Maps you can go back to what, 2007 in some places. It's so weird to sort of flick from like 2024, like the most recent images, to like 2007 and see how the place has changed. Google Maps is like some sort of time capsule. Oh, not too far. I don't know, the Malappa. They're getting retired, aren't they, as well? Right, we're not that far off now. So all the lines, there's loads of yards starting to come up, and at some point you'll see the line from Spalding, that will join up as well. That sort of goes underneath us. So we should see that relatively soon. Soonish. Still going at, what are we going, 93 at the moment. We sort of just kept that speed for ages. So fairly quick. Cool. So I'm just wondering what I should do after the stream. A bit more TSW or go for a walk. It is lovely out there. I think 20 degrees it said it was, which is quite nice for March. That'll be cool, Power. Perhaps. What sort of trains would you get on it then? That's probably the Copplopper. $19 degrees here, lovely. That's lovely. Did go out earlier. Went into town earlier, had some breakfast, which was nice from good old Weatherspoons. Oh yeah, April. Yeah, well, only, but just the beginning of April, basically March. Losing track of the days. Yeah, April already, or months. So I can't. Oh, but still, wow. Contacted the signaller possibly. Lovely, Power. Yeah, maybe try and contact the signaller Husky. If not, yeah, that's probably screwed. Maybe also check to see if there's any points you need to set. Because on some routes you have to then set the point for them the signal to change if they're like manual. See you, William. Thanks for coming in. Take care. See you in a bit. On the outskirts of Peterborough. Lovely. Oh, lovely, yeah, Bob. Very nice. It'd be cool to get the next part of the East Coast Main Line at some point. East Coast Main Line south from Peterborough down to London. That's sort of been one of the busiest sort of bit of it. Fair enough, Husky. Or if you can see a train ahead of you, delete it. If it's not moved or whatever. Hey, there's Amanda, welcome in. And the XPC is slower, top speed is 160. Oh, the XPC is taller and wider. Oh, I didn't realise it was taller and wider. Lovely. Right, let's do that. Take the throttle off. Just let it coast. But yeah, soon to arrive into Peterborough. So that was, yeah, a full 80 odd mile run down the East Coast main line. It goes fairly quick. Well, that stretch goes quite slow from Grantham to Peterborough. And we've got the flashing yellow, so we're going to be going off to the side on the diverging route. And we've also been doing this on PS5 Pro as well, as with, well, most gameplay. Still haven't done Cardiff or the Dutch route on Xbox yet. Not yet. Cool. Steady up to the signal. Yeah, you like the wheels? They're quite clean, aren't they? They do look quite, yeah, they look quite good with sort of the white outline to them. So more grand. And with the yellow as well. They do look quite nice. And we got the position 2 junction indicator. You got 5 on there, look at that. And we got position 2. So we're going to be coming across, sort of basically the furthest left. Nice and steady. Cool. Oh, it's telling us something. What's it telling us? Go to the message log quickly. Are we approaching Peterborough where another driver will take over? Oh. Then we should be going off to the left here. It should be left and then left again, basically. Cool. Over we go. And yeah, into Peterborough. And we got a red light at the end of the platform as well, so take it steady. We did it. Made it the full way. Hey Gregory, how are you? So we go probably right to the end of the platform here. Yeah, alright, yeah. There we go. Just as we are a rail tour for all of our coaches. So you probably could have stopped on the 8, but we'll go down the end, be on the safe side. If you ever go to Mexico, you need to show the staff video of the HST. We're probably quite a way up the platform, aren't we? Probably. Oh no, we're not actually. No, not really. Oh hello, get that off. Wait, go away. Bit dangerous opening it up there. Right, hang on. This will do. There we go. Right, here we are. This is Peterborough. Let's do the doors. Probably could have stopped on the 8. As we are, what are we, 7? 3, 4, yeah, 7. That will do. And then we wait. There it is though. The Loco in all of its glory. Oh yeah, the coaches, that's what we're going to have a look at. Let's go and have a look at them. No, not that. For goodness sake. Oh, press engine stop. Right, that'll just, yeah, leave it like that. Yeah, these are the toilet. Can we get in? Oh. Different compartments. Let's wander through a bit more. No, let us through. And here is standard. Why are all of these shut? There you go. Cool. And what now? Is it telling us something? Oh, saying farewell to this train for the day. Is it going to end, or is the train going to go off or something? Oh, there you go. Yeah, done. Right, cool. 80 miles, yeah, quite a bit. Right, let's go to the main menu, and I'll show you what you get on the route, and then we'll call it there. It crashed. Ah. So we'll go back out and just see, see what you get with the route. Well, no, not with the route, with the DLC. Well, I know you get 10 scenarios, so lots of scenarios if you like your scenarios. Come on, load us out. What's it's longer to load out than load in? Tea break or go home. Right, to the trains. So choose a route. Obviously, the native route for the DLC is East Coast Main Line. Scenarios. Scroll down. Here we are. So that one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 scenarios. With the 40, 45, and 47. Again, you get the 45 and the 40, which haven't been updated, so that's just a bit weird, but you get them included as well as 47, 484. What about in service modes? Pick a train. There you go, 47, 484. So these are all of the routes you can run it on. Oh, you can't run it on. I was going to say, interesting, you can't run it on the Semmering barn, because on the Semmering barn there is a 47 rail tour, but yeah, that's a bit different. So you can basically use it on all the rail tour services. Again, rail tour service. What about on Overshap? We got a bit of freight on there as well. Empty coach in stock. Also West Somerset. So yeah, there's a few different bits you can run it on. West Cornwall local on some of the bits on that's probably the best route you can run it on. West Cornwall local, that probably makes the most sense, or West Somerset. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. That was the East Coast Mainline Diesel Rail Tours pack, which is out now for $11.99 across all platforms. However, on PlayStation in the UK it's $11.49. I have Joshua, yeah. Probably won't get it, but yeah, I've heard it's coming. But yeah, hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. Links to usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Thanks to Dovetail for giving us a key to show it off. Apart from that, see you all and take care. Bye guys.